Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I'm simply plain Sherlock Holmes, the Devil's Daughter here, and this is a case that is called A Study in Green. So this is the second case of this game. I don't know how many cases are because I didn't want to to have spoilers for myself. So let's see together. So this is me trying to remember what I should be doing here. I need to go to the club. I think it's called Lawn Bowling Club or something. And this case started right after the first case ended, so there was a message that I would need to be dressed appropriately for that game. So this is me trying to find a proper. I almost got it right. I knew that it should be sportswear, but I didn't know what I should be doing with the hat or hair, so I got it almost right. I had a bit of a laugh about how easy it is to have a face disguised. And we're ready to go.
Holmes, are you really sure you want to wear that?
This? Everyone dresses like this at the club.
That should be a sight worth seeing. I only hope our charming neighbor won't spot you like that.
Watson wasn't impressed. Well, I mean, I got it almost right. Maybe if I got it completely right, maybe he would have been he would have had different reaction. Yes. And we've arrived. I love this. I love this vibe.
Mr. Holmes, you played very well yesterday. I'm obliged to you, Sir Charles. I play many outdoor sports. That's the key to my success. My friend Dr. Watson has decided to join me. Really. Mr. Holmes, would you like to see the first prize? A rare stone Mayan quiche calendar.
Mayan quiche?
Indeed. Their legendary king, Tekun Uman, has his statue just behind you. Although this one is a cast metal copy.
That? Oh.
Well, since only members may enter the clubhouse, we have exhibited the calendar outside. Please explore.
Which I am oh totally going to do because this is what I love being. This is what I love doing, like really exploring. And I'm gonna say that even though this games is not like it doesn't let you exploring too much, it's still enjoyable.
The statue of Tekun Uman.
Good luck, Holmes.
I'd like to win the Mayan calendar. It's a beautiful work of art.
So this is me figuring out first of all how I should have been dressed, and this is me seeing what this case is about. So I'm recording this voiceover uh, like after I played this game. Uh, I just think that I will uh, find it hard talking while playing while I need to focus on things around there. But maybe next time I will try to do a voiceover while I'm playing. But like honestly, if it will not work, then I will just delete my voice audio.
Only club members have access.
Come on, of course I will try to open every door that I see. Oh yes, and I found out that people will like kind of gossiping when you come near them, so I'm going to hear every bit of gossip here.
Mr. Holmes, I'm glad you are my opponent for the final. People call me Arthur the Invincible. So I wish you good luck.
This'll keep Watson happy.
I wanted to have a bite myself.
I lost to the quarterfinals, but the green was wet.
Ah, Mr. Holmes. Are you ready to begin the final game? I still need some time.
Definitely no. I mean, up until that point, I didn't even know that I would be playing this game.
Arthur is in the final with you know who? Mr. Sherlock Holmes. How exciting!
It's a great final. Did you see the first prize?
No, I didn't. So right now, I'm going to see it the first prize.
The first prize, the Mayan Quiche calendar.
What a beautiful day for November.
I could not agree.
The great tournament of the London Archaeological Institute's bowling club. What a spectacular season.
So let's go and try playing this game, even though I have no idea what this game
Good
is
luck,
about.
Holmes. So, are you ready now? Yes. Let's start the final.
So I will be honest. First of all, like I read that message about the rules of the game, and I didn't like fully comprehend it because I never played it, and I think that it's kind of similar to a pool game, to 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 billiard, but again because I haven't played that, so like at first I just failed miserably and I couldn't understand how and what I was supposed to do, and I still don't understand how those rules work because I'm pretty sure that at some like in some cases my balls were quite closer to the white ball than my opponent's balls, but yeah, I restarted it a couple of times because I was sure that I needed to win, because if I don't win then like this is the end, the case failed, but that wasn't the case. So I will speed up all this uh, because quite honestly it's just me being miserable and not understanding what I should be doing. Oh yeah, and those people booing didn't help at all. I mean, there is also an option to skip all this exercise. You could just press space and that's all. But I wanted to do that. I did. So I was giving my best. Yeah, this is my first exit. And this is also my first time like really reading into those rules. See, I'm getting slightly better at this. But he's still better, I mean, because I think that maybe he's supposed to actually win this. I'm not sure. But yeah. I think that this is that time that I will see through to the end. The spoiler, I will lose. Skip to about 16 minutes if you don't want to see this marvelous, absolutely awesome gameplay. See, that was actually pretty close to the white ball. And his ball was a bit far away from the white ball than mine, but it's still considered that he won, not me. I don't know how the rules exactly about points work. So I was kind of well, okay, then I will just play and see how it will end. Well, I mean, this second round was particularly bad. Like even I cannot deny it. It was bad. I did very not well, you know. Just awfully not well. And the third round, I was actually I was doing pretty good, if I'd say myself. Like, see, good. Even if like people even uploaded to me, so that was awesome. And this is the only round that I actually won. I had in the end I had 1 instead of 0. So maybe if I was a bit more persistent with this game, I would have won it. Maybe, but I will never find this out.
It was an excellent game, Mr. Holmes, but Arthur always wins. The award ceremony for the first 3 places will be tomorrow morning. I hope to see you both then.
Unfortunately, I'll be unable to attend tomorrow. Duty calls.
Ah, but at least you know the club now.
Let's go home.
At this point, I was kind of surprised. That's it. That I didn't have to win. I could have just failed, and that would be okay.
See you tomorrow, Mr. Holmes. This statue is made of metal.
And so off we go home. And I will be researching some stuff in the game about that, not statue, about that calendar, about that king. I really wish that this game had a bit more information about all those things, because it's like it's really not much. I'd say it's really scarce. Like, for example, if you played Ninja Drew, if you ever played Ninja Drew, you know how much information you can have in game.
Oh, Daddy!
Hello, Mr. Bouvier.
Hello, Mr. Holmes.
Well, Caitlin?
Your costume!
Oh, don't you like it?
Oh, I do!
Caitlin, come on. Show some respect for your father.
Well, but also this game, I'm continuing, but also this game has more cases than one, so maybe that's quite fair. I do not know. But this is me trying to find out more about this lady, and this is well, you'd have to decide if this necklace is eccentric jewelry or some occult thing. And I'm trying to find other things. It's pretty straightforward, and usually you get it right, but sometimes you don't get it right, as you will see it a bit later. So I need to find out 4 things about this lady. First, that she's unmarried. Second, is blurred. Third, visits a prisoner. I don't know how he could figure out from that bracelet, but okay. And another one, the fourth one is it was it eccentric jewelry or occult thing? And well, I got it wrong. I got it wrong, and I don't know what consequences it will have in game. Uh, yes, I was thinking about that. Was it occulting or eccentric jewelry? Well, yeah, she didn't look eccentric, so I should have guessed it that no, that's not eccentric, because she doesn't look eccentric. But like, I gave her, and I don't know, a chance to be more eccentric than she looks, probably. I don't know what I was thinking, to be honest, but yeah. And this is my first imprecise character portrait. And I didn't know what to do about it. Like, can I rerun this? No, there was not option to rerun it.
You know,
Father, Miss Alice was telling me all about her travels. She has already toured the world with her own father.
Your daughter is exquisite.
And just to think that she was aboard the Orient Express when it was attacked. What a dream.
Indeed.
She's so creative and imaginative. And that reminds me, would you allow Caitlin to visit me so that she can practice playing the piano?
Oh, so maybe I could have clicked that icon again. Seen it now. Hmm. I wonder if it was active because I'm not even hovering the mouse over there. And I was trying to understand why he wouldn't let her to go play to learn
It's very
piano
kind of you
if
that you decided that Caitlin should stop playing the piano.
Oh, Father, why did you say that?
exactly why.
Caitlin, we are neighbours. We'll meet again. Until then, I shall leave you with this book.
Thank you, Miss Alice.
So I didn't understand why he was so against his daughter to learn how to play piano. I understand that she's probably not a good character in this game, but I still don't know about that because the character isn't precise, so Sherlock Holmes wouldn't know that, yeah. So I was confused. But again, this game is pretty linear, so maybe I am not given other options because there are no other options in this game. Because then the story would go the different way than the story should be going. I don't know. But honestly, no matter what, I am really, really, really enjoying this game just because it's, I don't know, it's detective work, it's Sherlock Holmes, someone is threatening me, so that's so good. Like, I'm happy about all things in this game. That's the letter from that Dr. Reuben Fisher, who was also PA of that lord who was killing poor people, like, not just killing them, but even beheading them. So, very, very not good. But he was killed himself, so yeah. I think that's like maybe for some people it's not fair. To me, it sounds fair. So let's research the Mayan calendar. And it's not here, it's not in research, it's in encyclopedia.
That's not the one I need.
If it was Nancy Drew, you would be deciphering Mayan hieroglyphic writings in this game. Well, if it was an old Nancy Drew, because the latest game was kind of meh. So at this point, I don't really understand why would he researching this just because no one was killed yet, no nothing had been stolen
Here it is.
yet. Probably just thirsty for some knowledge, just like I am.
Who chased his own tail again? I should walk with you more often.
And so we are going back to the club, and what we are going to see there? Who knows? But meantime, I'm trying to see maybe I've had some clues that I haven't noticed yet.
The statue did it. It killed Zacharias.
Calm yourself now, Sir Charles. You've had a shock. Let the police do their duty.
What can a mere inspector like you do about it? You don't know anything.
A mere inspector? Phew. And now here comes Mr. Holmes.
Lestrade, are you here to receive a prize as well?
Very amusing, Holmes. You can go home. The ceremony's been cancelled. We've got a murder scene here.
Really? And to think I only came here for my prize.
I know, Holmes. I saw your name on the list of finalists. So go away.
You're not going to congratulate me?
What? Do you really think I'm that naive? You turning up out of the blue and then bam, a murder? There's a surprise.
Oh, you're making a spectacle of yourself, Lestrade. Let's just pretend that I'm a simple consultant, your humble assistant.
Oh, all right then. A club member, Mr. Zacharias Greystoke, was killed at around 4 in the morning. There. Now, don't mess around.
I promise that I won't, Inspector. Did you search the clubhouse?
What for? The murder took place outside.
What do you make of the facts?
It's quite clear. The murderer intended to steal the Mayan calendar. He was caught by Zacharias Greystoke. He then took up the first weapon that came to hand, the statue's spear, and killed Greystoke. Then he fled, just as Sir Charles was coming out of the club. Unfortunately, we've been unable to find any trail beyond the club's wall. It's as if the murderer vanished into thin air. Well, take a look for yourself.
Mysteries, mysteries, mysteries. I love mysteries, and I so hope that I will have more mysteries in this case than the previous one, because previous one was quite like action oriented. I want some mysteries.
Scratches on the stone.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Traces of metal on stone. Pieces from the pedestal. A piece of the statue's mounting rod. The statue of Takunuman. The iron mounting rod is broken. Traces of metal on stone. The surface is damaged. It looks like the statue broke away from its pedestal. This spear came from the statue on the pedestal. Money was left inside the wallet. Dry leaves. They make a noise. Zacharias probably walked across them. The case is scratched and dented. Tissot watch, Swiss, 1855. This watch is valuable and old. It's been through a great deal. Zacharias' folder with some documents. These drawings represent the Mayan symbols. All valuables were left on the victim. The strike was powerful and well aimed.
I wish that we had a
Can I help you,
chance.
Mr. Holmes?
We had a chance.
If I believed Lestrade, this Mayan calendar was the reason behind the murder.
I wish that we had a chance to learn about those Mayan symbols. Well, maybe we will. I don't know at this point. Will we? Yeah, here I'm making sure that Mr. Holmes had enough exercise for the day.
Sir Charles, are you able to tell me in detail what happened? Ah, Mr. Holmes. Well, to prepare for the awards ceremony, I decided to spend the night here at the club. I was sitting alone at my desk when I suddenly heard a loud, metallic sound and a terrible shout. I hurried outside and well, I found the body of Zacharias. And I swear it, I saw the statue of Tekun Uman running away. Did you know the victim? Yes, of course. It was Zacharias Greystoke. He is... was a club member and an excellent bowler. But why was he here so early in the morning? Oh, I don't know. You saw the statue running? It was dark, but yes, I'm sure of it. It was running, and it was making the most horrible metal sound as it did so. And can't you see, the pedestal is now empty. Sir Charles, where did the Mayan calendar come from? It was donated anonymously. We received it shortly before the tournament, with a letter asking that it be awarded to the winner. Is the calendar valuable? Not really. It has historical value, of course. But to be truthful with you, Mr. Holmes, it isn't worth very much. May I go in the clubhouse? It's members only. I cannot authorize anyone unless that person has a written warrant from the police.
So here I need to find 5 things about him, and I'm really proud that I did it all correctly. So some of the things that you finding out, some of the things has only one meaning, but some of the things you have to choose which one you think is the correct one. So I thought that he was socially active because he has got a club, and that he's politically active. I don't know why I decided that, but then when I saw that he was ex-military, then I thought that maybe really he was politically active, and he's married. So I don't know how important that his marriage status, but well, okay, whatever. I don't know why it's so important, but I mean, I guess at that time when like this game would take place, maybe that was important, more so for women than for men, but still. He is a Tory man.
A murder at my club. What a disaster for our reputation.
Can I help you, Mr. Holmes?
Well, the case file told that talk to
What did the police
witnesses,
say?
not just one
Do you know
witness. So
anything?
I was looking for more witnesses, but they were not active. So
And what about the statue?
I've no idea yet. I imagine the thief must have taken it somehow.
Right, so they were thieves, and they were very well equipped.
Yes, must have been. Then there's also Sir Charles's version, but
Please, go on.
he said this morning that he was alone at his desk when he heard a shout. He went outside and saw Greystoke lying on the ground, and Believe it or not, he said that there was no one else on the green that night but the statue itself running away.
You mean that the statue might have killed the victim? Interesting.
Absurd, more like. Besides, it was dark and foggy.
So, somewhat like your version, then.
So now I will be trying to recreate the sequence of how you call it, scenes? The sequence, yeah, I guess the sequence of scenes. No, I think that the better word is the sequence of events. Yeah, that's right. So my first attempt didn't work quite well because I was a bit too lazy going back and forth. But that's what you should do here. Yeah, it didn't make any sense.
It looks as if Zacharias was killed the moment he approached the calendar, and killed by the spear from Tikkun Uman's statue that jumped from its stand and escaped over the wall.
Well, Holmes, your conclusions as my consultant?
My conclusions are approximate to Sir Charles's testimony.
Oh dear, you think the statue did it?
Everything points to the fact that the spear was thrown from the pedestal, and Mr. Greystoke appeared not to notice the killer.
Indeed. The journalists will be ecstatic about your version.
I would like to examine the victim and take a look at his belongings.
Oh, you've amused me at least, Mr. Holmes. Very well. I'll grant you authorization for the examination at Scotland Yard, but nothing more.
And so I will be ending this part here. Next part we will go to the Scotland Yard. I actually am curious how it looks, how it's done in the game. But yeah, that's it. I'm going back to see maybe something had changed, I don't know. I'm always hopeful for some dynamics in games, but no, not here. So that's it. That is, I'm going first back home. I think that I need to research something more. I don't remember. Well, I will see it next time. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Have a nice time. Have a nice day. Bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye.